America shouldn't be signing lousy trade deals, period. Which is why I wanted to thank Credo members for keeping up the pressure to stop the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or the TPP. So what is this fight all about? Supporters of the TPP want you to believe this deal is about America's role in setting the rules of international trade. But here's the problem. TPP isn't about helping American workers set the rules. It's about letting giant corporations rig the rules on everything from patent protection to food safety standards, all to benefit themselves. Now, the first clue about who benefits from TPP is who actually wrote it. During the top secret drafting process, 28 trade advisory committees were formed to whisper in the ear of our trade negotiators. Who sat on those committees? 85% were senior corporate executives or industry lobbyists. And many of the committees, including those on chemicals and pharmaceuticals, aerospace equipment, textiles and clothing, and financial services, were 100% industry representatives. In more than half of all the advisory committees, no one, not one single person, was in the room who represented American workers or American consumers. You know, a rigged process produces a rigged outcome. Take a look at the Investor State Dispute Settlement, or ISDS. I know, sounds wonky, but this is the part that gives a huge boost to big multinational companies when they want to challenge a country's laws that they just don't like. Usually, they would have to go to a court, but with TPP, they can skip the courts and use industry-friendly arbitration panels staffed with corporate lawyers. And here's the deal. Whatever those panels say goes. No appeals anywhere. These fines can cost a country billions of dollars. And some countries will just back down and change their regulations instead of fighting back. Workers, environmentalists, human rights advocates, they don't get to use ISDS. It's only the big corporations that do. Now that is a rigged system. This isn't just speculation. This is real. Last year, a mining company won an ISDS case when Canada said the company couldn't blast off the coast of Nova Scotia. And now, today, taxpayers in Canada are on the hook for up to $300 million, all because their government tried to protect its environment and the livelihood of its local fishermen. ISDS is also a problem right here at home. Thanks to the hard work of progressive organizations like Credo, President Obama said no to the Keystone XL pipeline last year. Great work. It was a long fight, it was a hard fight, but the Obama administration, applying American law, decided that the pipeline was a threat to our air, to our water, and to our climate. So what's happened? Well, now the Canadian corporation that wants to build this pipeline is using the ISDS provision in NAFTA to demand more than $15 billion in damages from the U.S. For what? For turning down the Keystone pipeline. Look, everyone understands the risks of ISDS, even the people who wrote TPP. In fact, people got so worried about tobacco companies using ISDS that the TPP negotiators decided to say that tobacco companies can't use ISDS to roll back anti-smoking regulations. And look, I am really glad they did that. But it's pretty much an admission that ISDS can be used to weaken other public health laws. Think about it. What about food safety laws or drug safety laws or worker safety laws or environmental safety laws or any other regulations that are designed to protect our citizens? It will be open season on laws that make people safer but that cut into corporate profits. So here's the bottom line. Congress will have to vote straight up or down on TPP. No amendments, no chance to strip out things like ISDS. And that's why I'm counting on Credo members like you to help me fight to stop the TPP over the next few months. We're going to need your voices now more than ever.